class. Today we're going to be talking about this word measures. I wonder if you've ever heard of measure before. Maybe like you measure how long something is or how tall something is. Today we're going to talk about measures in music. But first, let's review a little bit some words that we've been learning about so far. So, a couple weeks ago, we talked about this idea of a bar line. Go ahead and say the definition of a bar line along with me. A vertical line drawn in between notes. Now your turn. It organizes all of the rhythms you wrote. Awesome. Okay, now let's go back and forth with a double bar line. Two vertical lines, tall and long, placed at the very end of a song. Good job. So we've got the bar line that separates one set of rhythms from the next, and then the double bar line lets us know the song is all over. Alrighty, so our new word for today that we mentioned earlier is a measure. Let's go ahead and do a call and response of the definition for a measure. A group of notes with two bar lines written into either side. Good. So a group of notes with two bar lines written into either side. So a measure of music is how we measure the number of notes that we're going to see. So now let's take a look at these two measures that we have in front of us, right? I see two different groups of notes that have bar lines on either side. Go ahead and point to a bar line, not a double bar line, just a single bar line. Go ahead and point to one. Good. You could have pointed to the big line on the left or in the middle. Now, go ahead and point to the double bar line placed at the very end of the song. Yep, so you see it there on the right, those two big bar lines, that tells us the song is over. Now, let's perform this rhythm together. We're going to clap when we see the quarter notes, those are the ones that have one ball and stick. We're going to say ta. When we see those eighth notes, those are the two notes that are kind of stuck together, we're going to say ti. So listen one time, I'm going to perform the entire piece and then you can perform it after me. Okay, here I go from the beginning. Ready, go. Ta, ta, ti, ta, 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 ta. Good. So notice that when I got to that rest, that little squiggly guy, I didn't make any sound at all. Go ahead now and try it with me. We're going to perform this rhythm one more time. Here we go. Ta, ta, ti, ta, 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 ta. Good job. Go ahead and try the rhythm now on your own without my help at all. 1 and 2, and here you go. Awesome. Did you make it to that double bar line? Great job, guys. Okay, so measures and beats. The notes and the rests inside of a measure are going to add up to a certain number of beats. So we're measuring a certain number of beats. And in most songs, every measure is going to have the same number of beats. So to figure out the number of beats in a measure, let's kind of review really quickly how much each beat is worth, how much every note and rest takes up. So we have the quarter note, that's the one on the left side of your screen, that's the ball and the stick. It's worth 1 beat. Then in the middle, we have the little squiggly, right? That's our rest. It's also worth 1 beat. It doesn't make any noise at all. And then we have the two notes that are kind of barred together. Those are our eighth notes. two of them make up one beat, right? So there you see two little balls connected by the stick. Two of them together are a TT, right? And they make up one beat. Good. So this measure right here has 4 beats, right? Because we start on the left side with our quarter note. That's 1 beat. Our another quarter note, that's 2 beats. A set of 8th notes, that's 3 beats. And then one more quarter note gets us to 4. Awesome. So let's take a look at the measure on the top and see how many beats are going to be in there. Take a sec and try and count for yourself, and then we'll count it together, see if you got it right. Awesome. So we start out with our quarter note on the left side. That's 1 beat. Then a pair of 8th notes. We got 2 beats. Another pair of 8th notes, 3 beats. And then finally another quarter note. So that gets us to 4 beats. Awesome. Take a look at the measure on the bottom. See how many beats are in there. Cool. Let's count it together. So I see a quarter note, that's 1 beat. Then I see a quarter rest, we're to 2 beats. I see another quarter note, 3 beats, and another quarter rest. So all together, this measure is also going to be 4 beats, even though it looks a little bit different from the measure on the top. Give yourself a high five if you got that right, or wrong, just give yourself a high five. So that is how we count up a measure. Have a great day.